What's up guys, SeanB here, and today I have a balanced patch to discuss with you guys. It will not be a meta breaking patch because we are stepping into the World Championship finals, but it did address some weak families like Archangel, like Dragon Knight, which I really appreciate because I have them. So let's dive right in. We start off with the Dark Paladin Leona. A lot of people complain that this unit is like a Nat 3. Her kit is way too simple. But in my opinion, she's pretty strong. She can be very tanky while doing a lot of damage, and both of her skills have a 100% chance to activate. Stun and provoke, very strong, but she can be better. Now, she can create a shield equivalent to her defense, which is gonna be pretty high, and then she do more damage when she have the shield. So she is tankier and she can do even more damage than before. Next we have the Dark Pioneer, who is a pretty bad stripper according to its owner. Now when you strip, you also increase attack bar of all allies, which is like a Tiana. But this Tiana can be resisted. However, Dark Pioneer has insane base speed. So imagine a Tiana with Triton base speed. Scary, right? I think those who own Dark Pioneer will destroy arena defense meta. And also those who use Tiana religiously in RTA now can switch to him if you have him. We have Unicorn Light, another LnD Nat 5. Now her glancing passive is for everybody in the team. It used to be for her only. Not bad. We're stepping into the word counter area because being able to have glancing passive for everybody is really good. We complain that Ariel is nothing but a healing machine, and you don't need that much healing anymore in most areas of the game. They buff the healing amount. I don't need him to heal more. He's already healing more than I asked for. Why healing amount? Give him a cleanse, give him better base speed, give him a defense buff. I don't know.
Ooh. Oh man, that's a rip, dude. That's a rip. 18k. Oh dude, I need to get good.
Decrease cooltime, so he heals better, which I don't need. He's already healing better than I asked for. So aerial buff to me is like a early game buff. Like if you have him early game and you use him, which I don't really recommend, I'd rather you focus on building a good Beladion. Wind Archangel, he now revived all dead ally, which is really good. Okay, it's like a mana revive, but he will lose more HP the more ally he revive, which is okay. Consume your HP by 15%. If he has 2 HP, he can still revive all dead ally. Guild Battle Defense just got a little bit more annoying. Siege just got a little bit more annoying. Dragon Knight Water, he now cleanses 1 harmful effect, only 1, when he get a turn. So if he violent proc, he cleanses 2, which make Nemesis the must build set on him in my opinion, because you want him to gain the turn as fast as possible. If let's say he has armor break on his head, he get hit, he get a turn, then he cleanses the armor break. He need to get a turn. It's not like Camilla. So Nemesis is like a must-have if you want to cleanse your own debuff. Laika, the inflicted damage won't exceed 30% of max HP, so he just become a little bit tankier. That's about it. Nothing crazy. No stun coming back for Laika. If you want stun, go to Sparrow. Don't do that, please. Like Dragon Knight, the passive effect will be activated even when other allies get a turn. But to balance that, they changed the accumulation times to 20 times. Takes longer to accumulate the attack power, but the allies can give him the stack as well. So when ally violent procs, he gets stacked faster. I think the problem with Light Dragon Knight is not his damage, is that he doesn't really do anything besides doing damage, and he get controlled easily by attack by reduction. That's why Fire Monkey is a little bit better, because Fire Monkey can armor break. So Fire Monkey can set up for himself for the default attack to even do more damage, and Fire Monkey stun. The thing that Light Dragon Knight does is just damage and a dot. Monkey stun and armor break. That's why I think he's just a worse version of the monkey. I don't know, but he get killed by attack reduction anyway. Not too sure about this buff though, but I don't think it's gonna change much. Fire P-Ray. This unit is gonna be interesting. I may build her. Her skill Wheel of Fire now changed to Dragon Dance. Strip and stun with 30% chance. Not 100, so not like Gianna. But 3 hits though. So it's like Dragon Dance.
Huh? I just want a defense break. He strips my immunity and then stuns me.
Buffing the entire Cannon Girl family should have been done long time ago, but they took so long to buff the Druid, so they're gonna take a while to buff the Cannon Girl. Water 1 get more attack by decrease, which is fine. Water 1 is really good already on her own, but we don't see her a lot because skill up issues. I can use her all the time if I have max skill. Fire 1. Now she can decrease defense before she go for the next hit, but only on one enemy. So maybe she can set up and destroy one enemy on her own and then destroy the max HP of the rest of the enemies. The Wind and the Dark one now have single target strip. I don't know. It's whatever to me. Her passive become better. She will increase damage when her allies is attacked, not just herself. So she can easily do much more damage in the next turn with the passive. Good buff, thank you. Her skill 4. Okay, this is the very funny skill. Damage increase proportionate to the number of allies alive, and attack power of all allies changed to the damage increase in proportionate to the number of allies alive. So they take away the attack power of all allies scaling. I'm not sure, is this gonna be better damage? So you don't have to depend on the attack power of all allies. You can have a full tank team. Is that what they mean? I'm not too sure. I need to test that thing out. So if you have a Wind Cannon Girl, you want me to test it out for you, just hit me up in the emails, in the Discord PM. I'm ready. Okay? Damage buff to Light Cannon Girl. We don't see this girl a lot. She's like a Varad, but attack type. She's not crazy as well, so nice buff. Dark Cannon Girl. Effect added. Skill is activate additionally after the attack. Attack the same target, so more damage. But she's a Nat 5, so we rarely see this one too. Sylph Wind. Airbender. Now it will do even more damage and strip. Very good for those who use the budget cleave with this unit. You can strip the enemy immunity so they can't even run away from death. Very nice. And also absorb attack bar, which means he can go back to doing his skill 2 even faster. Good news for cleave. Rakshasa family get buff. Increase damage for default attack. Water, Wind, Dark, Fast Wing, the one that do continuous damage, will now absorb enemy attack bar by 20%. They do 3 hits. So absorb 60% attack bar. You don't get an instant turn. They don't really lose a turn as well. They lose their turn though. So good for dungeon. Okay? Decrease boss attack bar if you use them in dungeon. The water one now have increased damage if target is immune to stun. I think this is meant for Dragon's B10 if you use her in Dragon's B10. The wind one now have the Antares thing. The Wind 1 passive skill activation chance increased by 20%. So the Wind 1 now have better additional turn chance. So good news for YDCB, I guess. I think he's the only guy who built this unit. She's just gonna proc a lot if you want to use her.
Not seeing the crazy procs that I thought I would see, to be honest, from what's his face? From Yen.
Rakshasa Light decrease the duration of beneficial effect by 1 turn. This sounds like a strip to Will Runes. Buff to Assassins. Damage buff. Water 1, very interesting. Modify the attack temp increasing condition. Doesn't really say what is the modification. It only says the number of minimum attacks increase from 2 to 3 times. Maybe she will only need less speed for the full the full hit. The cooldown for the skill 3 won't be activated if the enemy gets defeated. This is fun. She kill, violent proc, she do it again, and that skill can do a lot of damage. The wind one deal more damage if the first attack kill. So they're trying to make the wind one comparable to the dark one. The dark one is just way better and does the same thing, way better. So the wind one, if you manage to kill, then the next target will probably die too because you are doing even more damage. But because you're wind, you glance if it hit fire, you can't control that. And her base stat is much lower than the dark one, so her damage output is not as good. She doesn't get crit rate awakening too, so you have to invest some crit rate into her. Elven Ranger buff, but really nobody uses them anyway. Overall, no meta changing, and I'll be looking forward to playing with these new units, especially those that I have like Archangel, Dragon Knights, Cannon Girl, Sylph, Rakshasa, Assassins. I'll be playing with all of them if I can. If your unit gets buffed, are you excited? Let me know all that stuff in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video as soon as possible. Bye!